Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF Impact or Hit. I, Joey Styles, Jonathan Coachman, and Aiden English here. And today on Impact or Hit, we're going to have a great show here today. We got Renee Young going to do backroom speaking, so you'll get to see her today, Joey Styles says. That's right, Jonathan Coachman said. We wonder what kind of show we're going to do today and who's going to be on the show. And it looks like we might know. Well, it looks like we might get to see who that's going to be, Jonathan Coachman says. I'll tell you right now, Joey and Jonathan, you can see King Valkyrie come in the ring now. She's a TWF Allegheny Share fighter, and she wants to be the fightingest TWF Allegheny Share fighter. And I don't think she cares about who she fights, as long as she has a good fight. Alright, I, King Valkyrie, also known as Grand Hilda, and I got, twisted up swords, and I, Grand Hilda, King Valkyrie, the TWF Allegheny Share fighter, and I say I'm going to be the fightingest TWF Allegheny Share fighter. So someone here today on Impact or Hit wants to have an open dare. Come out for it, because I'll just drop you like I dropped everyone else. So let me go do that. So who's man enough? Shit. Or who's woman enough? To take away my TWF Allegheny Share winnings. Well, it's The Rock or the Stone, Rocky Maivia, The Rock. King Valkyrie, you said that you wanted someone to take you up on your open dare. And since I happen to be on the board of overseers of Cusco Wealth Team, I'm not going to throw my weight around like I said I was on the board of overseers of TKO Team Holdings, the crafted arm of Endeavor and Undertake, which owns WWE. But I do think that it would be great if I am up having that fight, because I believe I was a former TWF Allegheny Share fighter before I gave it up to James Storm. Yes, Rock. Yes, Stone. Whatever you were. And all we need to do is to get Astronema to come out here and say it's a thing, and it happens. Well, who would have thought we would have saw The Rock again after he had his after he lost to Xena? We thought we wouldn't see him in some time. And here, shit. Hold on, Astronema can't stand up without a stand, so forgive us, folks. We now gotta go get a stand now. Yeah, someone from crafting gotta give her out a stand. And right now, Hunter's Houndsley and Godzilla and Guilt Kim are like freaking out right now. Give her a stand. This stand doesn't even got anything on it. Shit. Okay, where's that thing at where you put the... Come on. And right now, Hunter's Houndsley and Godzilla and Brother Lovers hoping that they got a stand, and if both stands they get have nothing in them. And the third one does not. Alright, Astronema said it's certain. It's just don't hold it here. I think we might have one. They all don't. All the things broke off of them. Well, I don't know what to do. They all broke off of them. Oh. It's shut. So, just lean her up against the rope. Well, Astronomer says, I wish I could say that all those, jacks, WF stands, would work for me, but all of them have those little peg things taken out. So now I gotta stand up, lean against the rope, which I should have just done that, and that would have kept us from time. So now we gotta get the fan on because it's too hot in this room now. Alright, after all the fucking around getting a stand, and the stand's having little things falling onto them, either broke off of them or whatever. So, anyway, here today, we're gonna have King Valkyrie, Granhilda fight The Rock for the TWF Allegheny Share winnings, even though neither of you live in Allegheny Share. We're going to have to get a fight lord now, Astronomer says. Alright, Ecliptor says, you heard Astronomer, you heard my elderling, my daughter. You have the match. We gotta get a fight lord out. Ecliptor goes, hey, I don't mean to say anything The Rock says, but I'm going to go look into that and throw some of those out if they don't got the hole in it to hold wrestlers to it. Well, Rock, you worry about that. You don't worry about that. Worry about the match, Astronomer says. You and King Valkyrie, you wrestle. You fight now. Well, one might say, Joey Styles says, that the word fight and wrestle might be the wrong words to say. You might say that it was a row or a ray, awry. It went awry. It went awry between these two, which became a fight. But they are going to be fighting and wrestling each other. It is going to happen. It may have started out as a awry between each other. Joey Styles says, now it's going to become a fight between each other. That's right, Jonathan Coachman says. Now the fight lord's in the ring now. And now we got to get King Valkyrie, who really should be Queen Valkyrie. And now The Rock back in the ring now. This is for the TWF Allegheny Share winnings. First, he is from Miami-ish, Florida-ish Reich. 4-1 Reichs, The Rock, and she is from either Norway or Danish land or Swedish land, or or the Netherlands or Austria's land, Germanish land, Iceland, Luxembourgish land, or Swedish land, somewhere in the Northlands. The TWF Allegheny Share fighter, King Valkyrie. Well, King Valkyrie just knocked down The Rock, formerly Rocky Maivia, with that spin kicks that Savio Vega was known to do when he was in WWF from between 94 YL to between 98 YL, Joey Styles says. Well, Jonathan Coachman says the truth is that was Savio Vega's end hold during his run in WWF at the time. John McCoachman said. Aiden English says, is that what King Valkyrie's going to do? Keep out doing spin kicks like Savio Vega and then just hope, the rock bottom. I told you it was going to happen. Aiden English said sooner or later she was going to hit rock bottom or stone bottom. But The Rock doesn't only do that. He also has the Folks Elbow and the Sharpshooter, which he borrowed from Bret Hart and Owen Hart and Sting. Aiden English says he's been a wrestler on and off for years, so he's going to seek the way to get the upper hand on someone. Aiden English said, will The Rock become a 2-time Allegheny Share fighter? Joey Styles said. Your guess is good as mine, Jonathan Coachman says. 1, 2, and only a kick out. Very rare times where the stone bottom and the Folks Elbow doesn't put a wrestler or fighter away, Joey Styles says. And now The Rock is just hoping that he's going to do it again. And once again, he does the rock bottom or the stone bottom, Joey Styles says. And here comes the Folks Elbow, Jonathan Coachman says. He hopes to beat King Valkyrie this time, Aiden English says, and become a two-time TWF Allegheny Shear fighter. 1, 2. And once again, King Valkyrie just got up. King Valkyrie got back up. Oh! King Valkyrie just nailed him. And a spin kick. And down goes the Stone. And the Fight Lord just went down. Wakefulness not on his side, Aiden English says. But can King Valkyrie beat him? Can she get the 1, 2, 3, Aiden English says. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner. And still the TWF Allegheny Shear fighter, King Valkyrie. King Valkyrie has beat The Rock, Rocky Maivia, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, whatever you want to call him, Jonathan Coachman says. He's beat him here today on TWF Impact or Hit, Joey Styles says. You got that right, Jonathan Coachman said. The Rock, Rocky Maivia, came in here believing that he was going to beat King Valkyrie and he was going to become a two-time TWF Allegheny Shear fighter, Jonathan Coachman said. It didn't happen. I tell you what, Joey and Jonathan, The Rock, Rocky Maivia, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, whatever you want to call the halftime skilled wrestler, the former skilled football player, the halftime show player, the business the one of the UFL half owners, whatever you want to call him. You know, he did a good match. He didn't beat King Valkyrie, but he put on a good match. Well, now we're going to take it away now to Renee Young now, Joey Styles says. Thank you, Joey Styles and Jonathan Coachman. I'm going to be talking with The Rock, or Rocky Maivia, or Dwayne The Rock Johnson, or The Stone, whatever you want to call him, here today on Impact or Hit. First off, Rock, yeah, it's last. The Rock has come back to Portview Borough near. Now, I know, Renee Young, you want to ask me why I did not become a two-time TWF Allegheny Shear fighter when I do not live in Allegheny Shear. I don't live in Pennsylvania, right? I don't live in Portview Borough near either. No, you don't. But yeah, why did you not win it? King Valkyrie gave me all that I could handle. And it takes a lot of strength from a man or a woman to take the Folks Elbow, the Stone's bottom, and kick out not once, but two times. Now, I could have put on the sharpshooter like I did sometimes in my first run and 2-diff run and my 3-diff run. I could do the sharpshooter, but I felt that would have been overkill. Well, some might believe that you didn't do the sharpshooter, and if you would have done that, you would have won. Well, it's hard to say if I did or did not win. It's not how many times you lose, it's what you do when you lose. You know, I have lost and won matches sundriest times in my first run in WWF, my 2-diff run in WWE, my 3-diff run in WWE. You know? So at the end of the day, King Valkyrie, she's a good wrestler, a good fighter, a good overstar, whatever you want to call what folks do in a wrestling ring. But anyway, I will have a winnings. I will win a strap. I don't know, but I will. You have not seen the last of the Great One, or the Folks Fighter. If you smell what The Rock is cooking, or the Stone is cooking. Well, I want to say thank you to The Rock for not doing all the things that he would have done to either Michael Cole or Kevin Kelly or Johnson, or Jonathan Coachman, not do it to me. Or we didn't do the Michael Cole or Kevin Keller, Jonathan Coachman, or Gene Okerlund and not do it to me. Okay, back to you, Joey Styles and Jonathan Coachman. Well, thank you, Renee Young, for talking with The Rock, or here today, on Impact or Hit. That's all the time we got here. I, Joey Styles, Jonathan Coachman, and Aiden English. We hope you like Impact or Hit, and we'll see you tomorrow for Friday Night SmackDown.